Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be using the Chibitronics Lawn Fawn collaboration kit with these cute little robots, and since I only have two little lights left, I'm only going to be doing one card with lights and one card without. The one card without I don't actually do a tutorial for, but it's there so you can see it here in the middle, and I've got a picture at the end as well. Okay, super cute, so you can use these with or without lights. I'm going to be using the cardstock that came in the kit. I've already cut and colored my little robots and their accessories, and I also cut out a little hillside border from some really cute plaid paper there, and I've cut out some balloons from my stash because I want them to be holding some balloons. This is a birthday card. I'm not going to be following there is a tutorial by Lawn Fawn show you how to do the cards that they made, but I'm going to do my own thing here. So I did take the pink paper and I used stitched rectangle die. I also stamped happy birthday on the inside, and that set aside. Don't need that. So this piece right here is a piece that I cut out from my stash, and this is my working template. So this one here is 3 3/4 by 5, and right now I'm showing you how to figure out where you want to put your lights. So this is the piece that's going to go behind my actual where the robots sit. So right now I'm just taking my pencil and I'm marking off where their little lights are, and I'm also circling where the push me is because I'm going to have push me on his belly. So I'm basically mapping out where my copper wire is going to go and where this little switch parts are going to go. I don't need this, but they do come in the kit, so you can follow those if you want to do exactly the ones that they give you on the Lawn Fawn tutorial. This, I'm not going to cut this one out, I just cut out one of my own. This is 1 by 2, and then I scored it down the middle, and then I put the little pluses and minuses where they go, which is basically exactly that, but without having to add that extra piece. And it's going to go right where the push me goes, because this is your battery compartment. So right now I'm just kind of figuring out where my copper wire is going to go, because I need two lines running. You need a positive line and a negative line. So my negative line is going to run right here, and my positive line is going to run right next to it. And then the little dots are where the little robot antenna are. So now I'm just going to need to attach my little battery holder, and I'm going to set it right over the push me. And then I'm going to grab my copper tape, and this has sticky on the back, so this is really easy. Once you use it once, you'll figure it out. It's real easy to use. But I'm just going to attach the one piece in the negative compartment for the battery, and then you're just going to kind of do what I'm doing. You just figure out where you're going to make your turns, and this is how you fold it over. Basically, it's like making a corner out of it. And I'll show you again in slow motion right as soon as I get to this corner here. So you're going to pull back to where you want it to turn, and you'll make that little like triangle edge, and then using either a bone folder or fingernail, if you don't have any fingernails you can use a bone folder, and you're just gonna go right across the top and then go up. And now I'll just kind of speed this up since I've showed you a couple of times how to do it. And then you don't need to end that. It could just end right there. You don't have to do anything with the end. Now for the positive side, you need it to run across your battery compartment because you need the two ends to meet on the battery. So you've got your negative part at the bottom of the battery and the positive part at the top. So you're going to start on the inside of your door, and then you're going to roll it right across the whole door, inside and out. And one of the things I found is to try not to pull it too tight right here, or else your door has a hard time staying shut. So I just take my little bone folder and I make sure I push it up against the crease of the paper right there. And that just helps not pull it too tight. Now one of the things that you need to do in order for this to work is these lines need to be close but not touching. And the reason why they need to be so close is because your little lights, and I'll show you here in a second, aren't very big. So your positive end of your light needs to touch the positive wire, and your negative part of the light needs to touch the negative wire. And see how tiny these are? So they need to be close enough where their top and bottom can touch, but you don't want the wires to touch each other. Not wires, the copper tape to touch each other. So you need to have them close but not touching. So I'm going to show you just how close I have it. Make one more corner adjustment here. And then we can finish off this side. And then just ends right there. You don't have to do anything with the end. And then I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to smooth it all down so it has a nice clean connection. And that's it. And then once you have your tape down, in order to test it, but you want to make sure that you line up your lights where you want them to be. And since I covered up my little dot there, I'm just going to kind of reposition where they're going to sit. So I know Push Me is going to go right on top of my battery compartment, and then his little light is going to be right there. So I'm going to stick a dot right in the middle of the two pieces of tape. And then my little girl, I'm going to put her right next to it, and we can adjust our hill based on where everything else is going to go. So now we're going to put our lights where they need to go. And this is the positive and this is the negative. And on your light, it has a little negative symbol, so you know which way the negative piece goes. And I'm going to set it right on top of my pencil marks. And then I'll put my battery in. Again, the battery has a positive and a negative side. And then you just see, works great. Perfect. So now you just have to make a little bed for your battery so that it doesn't slide around inside your card. So you're going to take your puffy tape, what's it called? Your foam adhesive tape, and you're going to, for me, because this is a little bit thinner than, say, like the 3M is a bit thicker, I needed 3 layers of tape. But you may, if you have the 3M, you may only need 2. It just depends. You'll have to kind of test it out and see because everybody has different supplies. But for me, I definitely needed 3 layers of it. And I'm just going to make like a little bed for the battery. So you just kind of put 4 sides right around your battery compartment. And now what's happening here, so I've already put down all my layers, but the lights are turning on without touching. So we want to fix that. And the reason why I left this part in is to show you that you need to make a door. So just like a door casing, where you would make like a little line on the side and make it actually like a square, so it has like a door. I don't know how else to explain it except for that way. If you leave it flat, then it's kind of always touching, and then your battery's gonna wear out before your recipient gets their card. So now we're gonna try to figure out where our lights are, and then we need to attach our little guys right in the perfect spot. Now for this one, I didn't use the hole because I colored the antenna yellow using my alcohol markers, and so I wanted the little light to kind of be yellow that's shining through, and if you poke a hole through it, you're going to get the white light. So I left no holes in it, and the light just shines from behind, and I like that better. If you saw the video where I did the underwater scene, I poked holes where all those come through, and I don't like how bright it is. I like it more muted. I think it looks much nicer. So right now I'm just kind of laying all my pieces down, making sure everything is lining up, and then adhering everything down solid where it goes. Making sure that my little antenna are right in the middle of those lights. Make sure I glue it all down real good. And then I'm just going to start decorating my little guys. I can't stop pushing the buttons. How anybody ever gets a card from me and it actually still works is beyond me. So now I'm going to use my VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and I'm going to just stamp Push Me right in the middle of the belly there. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking, but somebody just came home, so they're freaking out. Next, I want to make sure that I have the little light up halo over the top of the lights, just because I think it's adorable. And then that is, I think, the end of the stamping that I need to do. And now I'm going to add my bows and my little heart. And this is just the finishing touches. The basic part of the card is complete. Like your lights light up, it's good to go. And now at this point, you would just finish up your decorating and you'll add it to your card base, and that'll be it. And you can send it to your recipient. Remember that this is going to cost more in shipping because you have a very thick card here, but the wow factor is totally worth it. So I made myself a little pile of balloons because I thought this was so cute that they're just kind of holding on to this pile of balloons um, as a gift for a birthday. And the one thing I wish I didn't do, but I did, is this. I wish I hadn't trimmed my balloons down. But after I attach it to the pink, um, and then I realized that the balloons were sticking up too high, so I trimmed them down. I should have just put it in a bigger envelope because I really like the way it looks right now before I trim the balloons, but there's nothing I could do. It's done. It already happened. There it is. So I wish I hadn't done that, but oh well. What's done is done. Anyway, so there is the finished card, and nothing else. Don't need to do anything else to it. I think it's perfect the way it is. I'm going to turn the lights out and show you how it looks with the lights out because it's really hard to tell. Look how cute. Isn't that adorable? I can't wait to give this to my friend for her birthday. And here is some close-ups of this card in the light. I also, somehow I managed to get a picture of it lighting up a little bit. And then here is the other card that I did. Another one, this just reminds me of Up. And how adorable would this card be if you did a night scene and you actually lit it up with the lights? That would be so awesome. But I ran out of lights, so hopefully for Mother's Day, one of my kids is listening to this and they send me some more lights. Anyway, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope this explains things a little bit better than the last video. I am really not that great at explaining how to do this because I kind of learning as I go, but hopefully this is helpful, and I really do appreciate you guys stopping by, and I will see you again real soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.